Yes, guys and girls, welcome back to another podcast with myself, LLCrypto, Luke, and my good friend, Edo.
Yeah, I'm always excited to be back and to have these passionate discussions about crypto.
Good. So in today's episode, if you are an XRP holder, even if you're not, this episode is just for you because we're going to look at XRP's past performance, but also where we think XRP and Ripple Labs could be going in the near future. So without further ado, let's jump into it. But before that, please go ahead, subscribe to both of our channels. The links are in the description below. Leave a thumbs up, thumbs down, hit that bell notification, and leave any comments in the section below what you think to the podcast and also what crypto assets you are jumping into. So let's just jump straight into today's content. So why we're talking about XRP? Well, we'll jump into that in a moment. But right now, XRP is sitting around, 50 cents. It did have a bit of a dump due to some stable coin. I don't remember the stable coin that depegged like 98%. But yeah, XRP right now is sitting at 50 cents per coin. So, Edo, have you ever bought XRP?
Yeah, I mean, I did. I guess right at the beginning, I got interested in XRP. What got me interested in XRP, I would say, because it's one of those cheapest coins back in 2018, 2019. And it was among the top 5. It was the 4th or 3rd those years. And so there was Ethereum, there is Bitcoin, and then you have those cheap coin on the side, and then it was good to buy, so you can have a chunk of them. And then also when you look at the stability of the coin, the coin has been in the market for so many years, and then you can say, okay, I can buy this cheap coin and then see how they will do in the future. That's how roughly I got into XRP. So, I mean, right from the beginning, when you see the premises that the coin was aiming at, you can say that, okay, this is a banger for the future.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, XRP was one of those coins that I jumped into at the beginning, back in at the end of 2017, early 2018, and I think it was in the 5 of my coins. I had Bitcoin, of course, Ethereum, XRP, Cardano, and Stellar. They were the 5. I think I had some Monero as well. I had, what was it called? Zcash. Don't know if you remember that one, but XRP for sure was one of the big ones that I held for quite some time. I still have some in my ledger that I think I'll keep forever because it's so cheap anyway at the moment, and it hasn't blown up to the upside anyway. So let's just jump and have a look at the current price together. So right now, before we look at the XRP, the fear and greed index for the whole of the crypto space is neutral. It's sitting at 50%. So the bulls and the bears right now, they don't know where the market's going. Bitcoin, of course, leads the way. The rest of the altcoins follow. But today we're not going to talk about Bitcoin. We're just going to talk about our good friend XRP, which is its 7th position at 51%. So what's incredible is the main reason why we're going to talk about XRP is because I noticed over the last few weeks, the last few months, it's just the news in crypto is saturated with XRP information. So for me, it just shows that in the search engine optimizer, people are searching a lot about the news about XRP. Why are people so interested in XRP? Why are they searching? Well, because they probably see a potential.
Yeah, I mean, there is. Because if you just go all the way back to when this court case happened, because I think that this court case really, it had an impact on XRP, because XRP, at one point, it was the 3rd. So we were looking at XRP as like really the coin that we really should high in the space. It's true it didn't happen because this court case came also in between. But when this court case happened, what happened to XRP is that XRP got delisted in most of the crypto platform, And we received an email that time saying, you either sell or you hold on to it, and then knowing that maybe you probably never sell that coin. But when it did happen, well, I mean, I asked myself, do I sell it or do I hold on to that coin? Because I knew the potential that it had. Well, I didn't sell. I hold on to my XRP, and I was kind of convinced, even though I knew that this court case could really shape the future of XRP in either way, but I still hold on to my XRP.
Yeah.
And I mean, when I look back at it, I was like, that was one of the biggest, that was one of the greatest decisions maybe I took in the space.
Yeah, because I mean, for me, I got rid of most of mine. I still hold on to a bit, but not much, because I thought that was it. XRP. So it was I think it was December 2020 when XRP went into its court case with the SEC. Remember, the mainstream media pointing fingers at Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO, David Schwartz, the CTO, etc. And for whatever reason, there's many reasons, but the fact that, for me, the big factor why I think XRP will come back stronger. So 4 years ago, I sold pretty much everything, so I thought that was it. But over the months, over the years, I've come back to XRP because it's 4 years of this,
yeah,
but it's still in the top 10. So if it was a dead project, it wouldn't be in the top 10.
for sure. Yeah. And I mean, for me, that the biggest signal came when Xrp got listed again in most of the platforms.
Yeah.
Which for me, it signaled that, I mean, this coin is going to stay in the market for good. I mean, it's true, the court case is still going on. It hasn't been settled completely. But then if you look at the price of XRP hasn't lost its value.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the court case is still going on, but it hasn't really lost its value. And then there is even a key resistance around 50 cents.
Put like a little marker here because I agree with you. 50 cents is there's a lot of support now here. Before it was resistance, flipped into support, and we've been bouncing off it. We did come down a little bit, but that's
which is not hard, yeah.
But we came pretty much straight back into this range of 50 cents.
Yeah, I mean, so for me, like looking at all these factors, it kind of tell me that, I mean, XRP definitely is something that we really need to keep a key eye on.
Yeah, so the idea of, obviously, everything we say is not financial advice. Do your own research, but for sure, I think XRP, for me, I'll probably start dollar cost averaging into it again, because as soon as it wins its lawsuit, then I can easily see a lot of fireworks going off in XRP. We'll talk about our price predictions in just a second, so stick to the end for that, and then you can let us know your price predictions for XRP. But just to give you an idea, so this lawsuit's been going on for such a long time. Back in 2023, I remember it was a Thursday afternoon. I came back from work, and within 2 hours, XRP did a 100%. So if we go to the daily, we'll look at that candle. It was quite phenomenal that day. I mean, I can't believe it's almost 2 years. It was what, 2020? Yeah, July 2023. So 18 months ago, almost. And yeah, this thing it went from 46 cents all the way up to 93 cents, and it was like 99. Yeah, it was almost 100%. So that happened because Ripple, they didn't win the lawsuit, but something was in their favor, of course, but it wasn't completely resolved. And everybody just thought that was it. Ripple's won, and all of a sudden, boom, we went up 100%. So if you had a trade in that, like a 10x leverage on Bybit or Bitflex, I don't know if Bitflex was out back then, but for sure on Bybit, you could have made 1,000% with a 10x on this. And that was one thing I was kicking myself, because I was watching this thing live, just absolutely tear it up to the upside. And we everybody thought, even including myself, thought that Ripple had won. And this thing, because it didn't have a proper bull run, back in 2021, because that was the bull run back then. We thought it was going to basically catch up to what it missed out on. But it came crashing back down a month later, back to 42, and it just showed that it was just literally buy the rumor, sell the news event. But having said that, if this was just a rumor going around that they had won the law case, or it was just a small victory, then where are we going to go if XRP or Ripple Labs actually win their lawsuit?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of show the potential of Xrp, and knowing that it didn't go to $3 for a coin that was still having this kind of court case. But one thing I have in mind for sure is that XRP will go and reclaim its position in the ranking. Currently, XRP is the seventh crypto asset.
Yeah, so seventh at 29 billion.
Yeah, knowing that at one point it was the third or fourth. And personally, I still see XRP going all the way and reclaim its position in the ranking.
So do you think it will go above Solana?
I do believe so. I mean, Solana currently is between 100 and 200. And I want to think as wild as possible. I think that one day XRP could also be sold as such a price target.
Yeah, I mean, for it to have survived 4 years and stay within the top 10, again, is another evidence that as soon as this lawsuit is done, we'll probably blow up to the upside very quickly. So we'll talk about that, the potential price target in a moment, but just looking at some of the historical evidence that XRP, I mean, it's done wonders. I mean, if we go to the historical snapshots, if we just go back to 2020, when that lawsuit started, so it was December. Let's go to January. No, they would be 2021 then, wouldn't it? So it was December 2020. So if we go to January 3rd, XRP dropped from 3rd to 5th, stayed in the top 10, and even after that, back to let's go to 2022, May the 1st, just as a, let's just see where it went down to 7th. So we're currently at 7th now, but it didn't drop out the top 10. I don't remember it dropping out the top 10. If it did, then it probably came straight back in really quick. And again, it's just another evidence, concrete company, technology, and DeFi, and it's not going anywhere.
No, for sure. And I mean, like, if this court case could have had an argument to liquidate XRP, I think that it would have happened a long time ago. And the fact that XRP is still there, it means that XRP is going to stay in the market for good. And then as we're just saying, like, if we just seen what had happened for XRP over all these years, we can see that it's almost as stable as all this coin like Bitcoin, Ethereum. I mean, we're not talking about those coins today, but we can see that it's as stable as those coins that people do know about.
Yeah.
And few people don't really know about XRP, which shows that if XRP do win this court case, then all the emphasis will be on XRP. And this candle stick that you showed earlier, which would just be like maybe 100 times.
Be a dwarf in comparison. We see some God candles, we call them. Especially we use the term God candles in Bitcoin, can be for anything. So we're going to see some huge green candles with XRP very, very shortly. But it's interesting because, like you said, XRP never lost its top 10. And we've just looked at some historical evidence with that on here. This is CoinMarketCap. And yeah, I think it could easily do what we'll talk. Yeah, the price target in just a second. But if you're a bag holder of XRP and you've been holding throughout that last 4 years, then kudos to you. I think personally, you're going to reap the rewards come the end of this bull market if it wins its lawsuit.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, everything we say on this channel is not financial advice, but it's kind of just show what we would think about the future of XRP. I mean, definitely this lawsuit, like everything it will play out on the future of XRP, but we're kind of confident that XRP is just gonna go and win this court case. Even though when I were discussing, we were saying that maybe they would have to pay a fine.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe, but
And then that's it.
That's it.
It's like a slap on the wrist,
and they just continue.
Yeah. So, if just a side point, if you are a bag holder in XRP or in other coins, now XRP for me is going to do really well in the future. But there's a lot of coins out there from the past that a lot of people are holding on to, but they might have been a has-been. Or what I mean is like they might have expired and they might never come back. So we'll talk about that in another podcast. Today, we just wanted to talk about XRP. But what I mean is there are a lot of holders out there of other coins that maybe won't come back again. And I think XRP will come back, but there are a lot of coins out there that this bull run might not even go past its all-time high.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can just have a look at the history snapshot and see maybe like those coins that were in the market maybe 2013. And then if you look at this historical snapshot, and in 2013, there were some coins
I've never even heard of.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Litecoin, of course.
Litecoin and Bitcoin.
Yeah. Litecoin and Bitcoin, yeah.
Bitcoin and Litecoin are the only two coins that I know in this list. So, like, if some people are still holding on this coin,
I doubt people will be holding on to these because they would be people that were in crypto since 2013. But if we could just go to 2018, we'll see a historical snapshot of the top 100 because it went mainstream probably 2017, 2018 crypto. And even today, 2024, there's not a lot of people in crypto. But if we go to January 7th, 2018, the top 10. So Ethereum was here now. Yeah. It's in the top 10.
And then XRP was second,
which is crazy. We have Cardano, Litecoin here, Tron, Stellar, and others that we've probably seen. Now, NEM is non-existent now. Bitcoin Cash, it's slowly going down. I don't care too much of Bitcoin Gold. Some of these Zcash, I was big into this as well. But there's a lot of coins there. VeChain was only, what was the price back then? Was it $4? Okay, well, I didn't realize that. So, look, if we just go through the top 100, most of those coins within the top 100 are not there anymore. And if you're a bag holder of some of these coins, most likely they're not coming back. There's only a handful of those coins, 10% of those coins that started really well, and they were the foundation of a company, and they will continue. These so-called killers of those coins, they've come and gone.
They can't kill themselves.
Yeah, they killed themselves basically. And so that was 2018, and then we go to 2020, and it's a completely different outlook again. Let's just go to January 2020. XRP at third, and we know December 2020 XRP then slipped down to 7th or 8th because of the court case. But again, we've got some 4 years ago. From now to then, we've got some of these coins that are not even in the top 100. I don't even know what this is. Or they've just fallen down in the pecking order. So we've got a lot there. So the point is, we're going to talk about this in another podcast, but bag holders, you have to be careful because they do have, like food in your fridge, an expiry date. Once it's expired, they're not coming back. Most of these coins. So it will be a good idea for me, again, not financial advice, to look at coins that are new in the space and are about to have their very first bull run. They will probably outperform most of these coins. But then XRP and other assets that have been in the space much longer, really strong, they most likely will do well.
They will stay. Again, like if you look at the chart for XRP, we have this key resistance about 50 cents.
Mm-hmm.
And then we know that the altcoins, they haven't really had their bull run yet.
No,
like compared to Bitcoin,
the Bitcoin dominance is still around 9%.
Yeah, so Bitcoin is still leading the market. But like, if you imagine that the altcoins somehow like they have their bull run tomorrow, then like you can just imagine XRP pumping like huge. And if maybe at the same time the court case is won for good,
it's going to be rocket ship.
it's just going to be like massive.
So
massive.
talking about price targets, where do you think, I've got my target of XRP, where do you think it could go?
I mean,
I don't on the law case.
Yeah, obviously, it all depends on the law case, but I want to think as well as XRP taking over Solana, like, and then like even being sold at something about $100.
$100, okay. I think it's going to take us by surprise. Most of us probably expecting maybe $10 to $20 if in this bull run, but I think we could go to $50, between $50 to $100 if it wins its lawsuit. If it doesn't win during this bull run, I think it will in the future, but in the next 6 months during this major parabolic part of the bull run, then yeah, $10 to $15. But if it wins, anywhere between $50 to $100.
Yeah. Generally, I don't sound as optimistic when it comes to the price target for the coins. I try to remain a little bit conservative. But I don't know, somehow for XRP, I think that it will do good. Especially the fact that it has remained that stable over the past couple of years. When I look at it, like, yeah, damn, this is going to be huge in the future.
Yeah, I think it will be. So we'll wrap it up there for XRP. So if you're an XRP lover, if not, let us know in the comments section below where you think XRP is going to go in the short term, in the long term, before the end of this decade as well. Be interesting to see where you think it's going, because there's a big community out there for them. And even if people are not in that community, they're still searching on Google. I mean, most of the articles are all about XRP, so it just shows there's a lot of interest in the coin. So let us know your feeling on Ripple or on XRP if you're mainly here for the token and not the technology. Most of us are the money anyway. So yeah, let us know in the comment section below. Next, another podcast we can talk about, those other coins that we've just spoken about, looking at the past historical performances of coins. And if you're a bag holder of some of those coins, then we can talk about that in another podcast. And new coins that are going to be massive this bull cycle. So we are now going into that parabolic part of the bull market. We will talk about that on another podcast as well. So stay tuned for a discussion about that parabolic part of the bull run and the psychological aspect of the market, because it's going to drive you crazy during a bull market. I've been through two, and your emotions are all over the place. So we've got a lot to discuss on other podcasts. So again, thanks for sticking to the end for this podcast about XRP.
Yeah, it's always amazing to discuss about this content.
Yeah, and we really appreciate if you can slap up that like button and also subscribe to our channel. So thanks again, guys and girls, for sticking right to the very end, and we will see you next time.